Hello everyone and welcome to your full moon reading for April 2020. Let's see what messages are coming through for us during this full moon. If you enjoy the video, please don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And let's see what messages we have in regards to this full moon in Libra. We have the Page of Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Wands, and the Star card to start. Okay. So we are going to be getting some surprises in this next phase, okay? The moon, this full moon is bringing in messages. It's bringing in surprises. A lot of us, it's going to be internal messages, right? From your higher self. And when we see with the Star card here, you're going to be receiving a download, right? Or downloads. So make sure you're listening carefully to that. A lot of us are just struggling to kind of push through, get through the difficult times here. We're almost there, right? Things are shifting. And there will be good times again, right? There's lots of healing happening in the world right now. It may seem to be getting worse, but overall, every day is one day closer to a new normal, all right? So do what you can for yourself, all right? I'm getting messages that some of you are healers. Now, I don't want to say healers as in, you know, a lot of you can be doctors, nurses, that kind of healer. A lot of us are light workers, healers that way. But some of us are just really good at giving good advice to our family and friends, right? A lot of us can heal just by a hug, right? Hug your family, hug your children during this uncertain time. Making somebody laugh, that's a big one right now, right? That's how you can heal. So a lot of you, I feel like, are a very, very good support system to others right now. So just make sure that you're just as much a support system for yourself and that you are taking that time to connect with that higher self, right? To get those downloads. Pay attention to them. They're, with the little fish in the cup there, they're not going to be what you think. What were we just talking about? I love when the cards cooperate with me. The Hermit, going inside, taking that time for yourself. It's not a bad thing, okay? King of Wands, be very clear what you want to bring in, right? This is a supermoon, okay, right? It's closest to the earth here. Very, very, very powerful moon right now, okay? So be very clear on what it is that you want to bring in during this. Be very connected to that side. Because some of you are very powerful manifestors. Actually, a lot of us, it's a very powerful time in general to be manifesting. So make sure you're not up and worrying about, you know, oh, my finances aren't where they should be, or, oh, you know, worrying about this, worrying about that. With this full moon, right, this super moon, not the time to be thinking negatively, right? We're trusting that healing's happening all over the world. It's happening between us. It's happening within us. It's happening within our families, right? We got a ways to go, but it's not going to last forever. So it doesn't do us any good to stay in that worry state. So go inside, tap into that intuition. What is it that you want? Right? We have the High Priestess. Again, that's all about that intuition. This is your higher self talking. It's asking you to bring in change. personal growth. What are you passionate about? What is it that you want to bring about? Super, super powerful time. Look at this. Star, Hermit, High Priestess, and a diagonal line here. They're all connected here. It's all telling you the same thing. Get out of your head about things, okay? A lot of us get in what's the right word? Loops, right? We get stuck in thought cycles, right? We got to break that pattern, right? If you notice in this card, she almost looks like she's trapped, but she's very loosely wrapped. She's not even trapped by these swords. She can just walk ahead and take off. I'm sure these binds would just fall away, right? So she's kind of putting herself in that state, keeping herself in that perpetual worry, right? It's unnecessary. So watch your thoughts here. You're very strong. You're going to get through this, right? Change is coming in. You have 2 rushing in change cards here. You're going to be receiving some communications as such. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay in control of your emotions. Now, we talked about being a healer. Some of you might be a mother, right? Father, someone who's very nurturing. Some of you really need to nurture yourselves, right? So make sure you're taking that time. You're doing that. 9 of Pentacles. Things are growing. All right? 7 of Swords says things are sneaking in. There's things that you're not seeing yet. All right? There's little mysteries to be revealed that are eventually going to be for your greater good. Okay? This news coming in might surprise you, right? With our little fish here. It might not. For some of you, it's not going to be great news. For some of you, might find out someone's been cheating on you. Someone's been stealing from you. Okay? Just know that it's for your greater good, and they're ultimately going to be the ones to suffer, not you in the long run. Okay, that's a very specific message for some of you, but just know you got to trust that. And it may be within this moon cycle that you find out this information. But ultimately, you're going to be okay, right? But keep in control of those emotions. Make sure, again, we're taking that time for ourselves. If you need to take time and process something, you take time and process something. Okay? Nine of Cups, we have wish fulfillment cards. The world tells me that the end of cycles are coming in, right? We kind of already talked about that. I'm not surprised this card came up. Don't give in to that mindset, you guys. All right, the worry. We had the 9, we have the 8, and we have the 10 of Swords. Some of you, this 10 of Swords is in relation to this 7, right? That information that, you know, someone stabbed you in the back, quite literally. It's for your greater good. I know it doesn't seem like it right now. For the rest of us, you're tired. You're beaten down. Right? Things are shitty. Things are scary right now. But don't worry. You're totally strong enough to get through this. Eye on the prize. What do you want? Tap into that intuition. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled here. You just got to trust it. Plant the seeds. Some of you are going to be receiving news. Again, here's that Tower card next to the 7 of Swords. Not surprised. Again, that's that bad news that's going to shake you to the core. Some of you may be getting good news that shakes you to the core. Some of you might have been waiting on news about a court case. That's all going to be good for you. But yeah, you got communication coming in left, right, and center. All of us do. Again, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? But you're bringing about change. So make sure it's the change that you want. Ask for it. Trust that high priestess, right? Wish fulfillments are coming in. Cycles are ending. We're breaking those cycles, those thought patterns, those limiting beliefs, if you will. Ultimately, this is a message of hope. Might not seem like it with some of the doom and gloom I've been saying, but trust that it's for your higher good. I cannot stress that enough. Yes, what do you want? What do you want from the universe right now? We have the Seven of Cups. Lots of options for you. Lots of opportunities will be coming in. So place your order. What do you want? Don't look at this as a reason to get overwhelmed. Okay, look at this as a reason to get excited. All good things here. Yeah, sit in your power. Don't accept anything else. Release. Yes. What doesn't serve you right now? We've already talked about being caught in our minds, worrying about nothing we have control over. Let it go. Let it go. I'm not going to break out into the song, but I'm sure most of you know which song I'm talking about. Just release, let it go. It's going to make such a difference for you. Right? Imagine what that would feel like. This is a very powerful moon for freedom. Okay? We're talking emotional freedom here. Shed some skin. Shed some of that karmic past life cycles, thought patterns that don't serve you anymore. Let it go. The world is changing. You got to change with it. That includes our belief system, right? Yeah, let it go. It's so powerful, so freeing, right? Amazing. Wisdom. The unexpected. All things we've talked about through this whole reading, right? Some of you are going to get unexpected news. It's going to kind of shake you up a little bit more. Trust your inner wisdom here. Trust that higher self, that high priestess. Just, oh man, this is such a theme, right? That release card. Look at the transformation, releasing butterflies, releasing out into the ether, just freedom. I mean, look at that. Now is the time to do this. Let go of what doesn't serve, bring in what does, okay? Very, very, very powerful. Just going to pull a couple of healing cards here. And two popped out right on the bat. We have family and tribe. And victim consciousness. Again, we've already talked about this. A lot of you are that leadership role with your family, right? The nurturer. Some of this could be your soul tribe. So make sure, even though we're quarantined, make sure you're checking in with your people. Right? We are hermiting away. We are dealing with our own shit here. But we talked about being healers for others, right? Tap into that. Make sure you're checking in with others. You're checking in with yourself, you're checking in with your family, but you're checking in with your soul tribe as well. And for some of you, you know what I mean when I say soul tribe, right? They have your back here. They're your support system. So make sure you're checking in with them, because they can help you as much as you help them, right? Same with your family. Victim consciousness 100% goes with these cards. Get out of your head. Stop worrying, right? Don't play the victim. Yes, things are happening right now. Things are happening to us. They suck. But we choose how we deal with it, right? So are you going to be a victim, or are you going to use it to your favor? You're going to tap into that strength and use it to your advantage somehow. I'm not saying have no emotions about it. I'm saying make sure you're dealing with your emotions about it. And then release. Release that victim consciousness. You don't need it. Right? Allow unexpected good things to come in. When we release, things naturally come in. Sometimes it's better than we ever could have anticipated. A lot of times it's better than we ever could have anticipated. Right? You have family, you have your soul tribe, you have your friends. You have a good support system here, okay? Foresight. Sensitivity. Illumination. Okay. Foresight, sensitivity, illumination. This all comes down to this card. Right? Our high priestess, higher self. Right? A lot of you are very intuitive, you're very sensitive, you're hugely empathic. A lot of you hugely empathic, which is another reason why we tend to use that Hermit card, go inside, figure out what's yours and what's somebody else's. Right? The news that you're going to come in, again, we had 2 nights here, lots of messages coming in, that's going to illuminate your future. Have the foresight, right? Know what you're asking for with this powerful time, right? Yeah, some of you, again, like I said, very, very sensitive to things, very, very intuitive. Some of you with this illumination card, that news that comes in, whether it be good, whether it be bad, is going to shed a light on what you got to do here coming up in the future. And I'm going to pull one overall message card. What is the message, the overall message we need to take away for this full moon in Libra, this super full moon? I think it's the super pink moon. Oh, and what comes out? Let's see. Message, overall message. We have action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dream. Move forward with confidence. Beautiful. What do you want? We've been talking about it this whole reading. What do you want? Know what you want? Sit in your power and go for it. Now's the time. Bring it in. The doesn't serve you, release it, because you're making room to bring in what does. Okay? Absolutely beautiful. I wish you all the best. It's going to be, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a bumpy road, but oh my God, it's going to be amazing, right? So release, 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 and put in your order to the universe. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very, very much. Again, don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a video again soon.